Hey everybody, welcome to the Monarch Oracle. It is June 1st and this is my first daily pick a card reading. You'll have three piles to choose from. To the left you have Celestite and the Animal Tarot. In the middle you have a little piece of Selenite and you have the Fairy Lenormand. And then to the right you have a piece of Orange Agate with a more traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. I have picked two cards for each of the piles. One is the overall vibe of the day, and then the second card is going to be the clarifying card. So go ahead and take a deep breath and choose which pile most appeals to you today, and I will be right back. So if you have chosen pile 1, your card of the day is the Ace of Cups with the sea otter holding the cup. And then the clarifier is the Queen of Swords. So today is a day for love in all its forms. Romantic love, love of family, agape love, which is love of humanity. It's about holding the cup of love, holding things close to your heart, keeping things close to your heart. And I think a lot of us are feeling that way right now, given the recent events and the continuing events. So I think it's very appropriate that the Ace of Cups has shown up for pile 1. The clarifying card is the Queen of Swords, which also makes sense because the Queen of Swords is a very balanced queen in the deck, and she has experienced a lot in her life, both good and bad. She's a little grizzled, but she's very fair, if not the most warm and fuzzy person. So what I'm getting from this is that we are giving out love today, and we're learning from our experience that love is hard. Unconditional love is hard. Being able to hold that cup of love is hard right now. So very appropriate reading for pile 1. So stay tuned for pile 2. If you have chosen pile 2, which is the small piece of selenite, you chose the Lenormand deck. And Lenormand cards are a little bit different from tarot cards. They're read in pairs or in triplets, or in a 3x5, I think they're called tableaus. I'm not that familiar with the Lenormand, but I like to do 2-card reads with them. So the primary card is the Tower, and in the Lenormand, the Tower has a different meaning than in the Tarot. The Tower is, think of living in an ivory tower. It can be government, it can be people in high places, it can be very powerful people in society. So the first card is really addressing the fact that this reading is about those that are in power. The second card, the clarifier, is the Whip. And the Whip and the Tower aren't a great combo. So what the Whip means in the Lenormand is that you keep going around the same thing over and over and over again. It can also mean that someone is being abusive. It can be an abuse of power. The Whip can also be a very sexual card, although not in this particular instance with the Tower. So what I get from this is that we need to watch people in high places, and we need to watch what they're doing, because they seem to keep doing the same things over and over and over again. Isn't that kind of appropriate as well for the times that we live in? So if this is your reading, I would say that it's kind of a cautionary tale for the day to really watch what people who seemingly have power, they may not actually have power, but they may seemingly have power, to see what they're doing, to see if they do the same stuff over and over again and try to get away with it. Because the Whip is a very negative card. If they're doing something over and over again, it is probably not for the greater good. So beware. All right, moving on to pile 3. So if you chose the orange agate, you chose the illuminated Rider-Waite Tarot. And the main card of the day is the Page of Cups. So we have cups again. And then the clarifier is the 9 of Pentacles. For daily pick-a-card readings, I'm not going to reverse the cards just because there's only 2 of them and it's easier to kind of approach the reading with both cards upright. But I do want to let you know that the 9 of Pentacles did appear reversed when I pulled it. So let's go to the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. Pages are in the court cards the youngest of the court cards. So the Page of Cups has a message that holds great emotion. That's why the fish is literally trying to jump out of the cup. In a way, I think this connects to reading number 1, pick a card number 1, and that we're holding a lot of emotions right now. With the Page of Cups, I would say that the emotions are about to overflow. And the clarifier, the 9 of Pentacles, to me refers to the need to make sure that we're okay. Make sure that our environment is secure, that we feel safe where we are, although we're never 100% safe anymore, and that we feel like we have like a refuge, like we have a home that we can go to and kind of decompress and be able to be ourselves and feel very secure in that environment. So really interesting readings today. Bear with me, guys. I haven't been doing readings for a very, very long time, so I'm a little rusty. And I have a webcam and I'm just trying to get used to it. And I have a tiny little table. So I guess I need to get a bigger table to film this off of. But I'm really kind of excited to get back into daily pick-a-card readings. So look for a new reading every day. And then on Sundays, I'll do a weekly overview for everyone. And then at the beginning of the month, so that means probably Sunday as well, I will do monthly readings based on each of the sun signs. So for now, no timestamps because these are pretty short readings. But as time goes along and I get more comfortable doing this, I will be happy to include timestamps. If you want to get in touch with me, you can email me at monarchoracle@protonmail.com. And I look forward to speaking with you all and doing the pick a card reading for tomorrow, June the 2nd. Take care, everybody.